So, let's see if I'm gonna return to the start, see how we're doing. We're gonna just okay, cool. We're gonna go down to start game, start new profile. We're gonna pick this chick because it pretty much should be everything the same because we already picked all the same stuff. We didn't miss anything. Fortunately, I left it at the end at decal, so we're just pretty much going through all the decals. I'm pretty sure I went through all the decals. Oh, this is the last decal, which is the one I picked because it looks so cool. Oh, we got like, oh no, I didn't. All right, so I'm sorry. So we got this one where it's like the shadow construction, which not bad at all, honestly. Next we have like the Minecraft kind of looking one, like the, you know, it's not Minecraft, but it's Minecraft. Um, then we got my favorite, like I said, just stickers. Uh, Once I start getting into all of this stuff and I start getting more cameras and everything, and I just got a new computer, which I'm going to start editing on, then I'll be able to get actual like more videos of what I do. But if you look at my helmet that I use just to tool around, like if I'm going to pick up food or just some provisions on my motorcycle, that's the helmet that I wear. Or if I have a passenger, that's the one that they wear. I also have a ski helmet, which is sticker bombed. So as you can see, this is why I would pick this. All right. Accept. So we put player name. I'm not gonna do this because I don't know if it's actually gonna go to all the other stuff. So, I'm gonna go back to my character. Oh, wow. So the only reason why I'm laughing is because, like I said, this game came out yesterday. I had to run some errands, so I only got a couple hours played. But clearly, only those couple hours played in like the morning when it came out. I think I played at like 3 a.m. just to like build this stuff, try to get through the tutorial. Found out the tutorial was way too long for me to try to like just play for a couple hours. Then played for another couple hours, and then ended up playing 2K with my buddies. Um, you're gonna have to send me some comments and stuff if you want me to do some 2K streams. Then what was it for the rest of the night after I played Apex? I played this. I didn't think it would amount to 7 hours. So we're gonna start our own. Or I can create a new company. Now, Unfortunate Building Company. That's my company, as you can see. Got 7 construction machines. Sounds super BA, but once I get in, I'm gonna start a single player game, obviously. Once I get in, you'll see why that's super. It sounds super BA, but it's not. It's pretty run of the mill once you get to this spot. Now, I do have to give a huge shout out to Riot Stream because he is the reason why, number one, I have this game, and number two, I know kind of which vehicle to get and which one not to. And I know that GPS is telling me to go that way, but we're gonna do a nice little swing wide. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. That lady did not. Nothing happened to that lady. You did not see it. A GD thing. Ooh. You did not hear a GD thing either. Gonna swing wide again. Nice and smooth. Alright. So like I said, I haven't really been to many places. This is my rig. Got a beautiful, absolutely beautiful Kenny with a crane on the back. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So we got 32 wheels on this trailer, and I believe all of them, if not most of them, are turning axles. If you are playing on PlayStation, I don't know if it changes on excuse me, hold on one moment. I don't know if you're playing on Xbox, if it's different, probably not, but if you press L3 or the left stick, you can do free cam, so left stick, boom. Then when you're not on free cam, the camera turns with the truck turning. So, let's see. Yeah, we got some turning. Let me see if I can hop out and we can see this. Okay, it's not perfect. Yeah, so we got one. I think those are straights. So we, ooh, that looks sassy. So if you press square, or I think it's B. It's been a while since I played. I mean X on the Xbox. You can go to first person view. Ooh, that looks sassy. Got one, and I think that second one's turning two, which means that this one might turn two. But we'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the axles out of the 8 are turning. And that's only because I don't know if this axle's not in full turn because of the angle, or if it just doesn't turn. So we're gonna get back in the truck. If you press R3, it'll increase distance. So we're gonna back this girl up. We're gonna see if we can load. I'm trying to. Oh man, I think I could definitely only load one of these, which isn't the biggest deal. But I was hoping I can load both with this trailer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into square where we got all of these things. So lights. We're gonna turn our headlights on because it's dark. We're gonna back to lights. We're gonna turn the rotating lights because I like beacons. Makes me feel important. We're also gonna go back again. We're gonna go down to warning lights on. We're gonna make sure that we're pulling out all the stops. Make sure that everybody knows that that trailer turns. That truck is badass. We're carrying a heavy material. So we're gonna change mode real quick. Put down. I think they call them something else. What I thought they were is anchors. We're gonna bring this bad boy out. And we're gonna try to load one of these things up. See how we do. Hey, you know what's the most embarrassing thing? I've been dead quiet this whole time because I've been muted this whole time. Oh my goodness. That's what happens when you take rips of green things. Be careful out there, children. Well, at any rate, the reason why I was going to do this was because I was going to put my mic on mute. But and I was gonna tell you, hopefully the music will pop up, and it seems like the music is popping up. So I'll be right back. Give me like a good 30 seconds so I can run downstairs real quick, and we're gonna continue on our ride over. As you can see, the ride. We got into some rush hour traffic. Um, yeah, we're catching the tail end of rush hour traffic. So hopefully it'll die down as we're getting closer into the city. I need to stop for some gas. As you can see, I'm low on gas, and as you saw, I was on the map. But at any rate, I can tell you this in more detail when I return, so I'll be right back. Sorry. Obviously, that seems relatively quick slash relatively a long time. The reason why I did is because I found out I have a leak in my house. Terrific. If it's one thing, it's another. We're gonna go to camera, interior view. Maybe I should have paused because didn't help with my gas situation. Make sure that guy was good. We didn't get any breaks last time, so I'm just going to hit them with the New York City. I'm pushing in. I don't think I hit that car. I'm gonna go to exterior view. Confirm? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got space. We're gonna confirm that we're pushing out right here and we're waiting for the green light. Ma'am, I apologize that we're in the way. Okay, clearly she's a ghost. But I do like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we can be bougie and be like, well, technically speaking, she should wait from the trunk because then going into ghost is not realistic. I'm like, yeah, while that can happen, it would also be a lot cooler if there's a lot more realistic stuff in this simulation game that came out when simulations aren't actual simulations. So I'm definitely not going to complain about actual, like, real life stuff. Happens in other games, yes, but also other games, can you move all this extensive stuff the way that we're doing? Don't think so. So I'll take a little person turning into a ghost. You know what? They didn't turn into a ghost. Surprise! Samsonville is filled with superheroes. Clearly, that lady can phase through trucks, so get used to it. You're going to see a lot of superheroes around you. You might even see flying people. If you see flying people, do not be alarmed. Do not think it's a glitch. Think of it more as Samsonville is just filled with superheroes. I am also going to apologize. I know I did start a little late. I wanted to start a little earlier. I had some errands to run. Next time I'm going to try to start a little earlier, give you guys a nice bomb of a stream. I play video games so much that it makes no sense why I haven't been streaming for as long as I have. Anyway, around 10 o'clock I'm going to stop this stream because it won't let me start another game, and then I'm going to pick this up on Apex. Play a little Apex. They just came out with a new game mode yesterday called Gun Run, which is pretty much, if you've played COD, it's Gun Game, which is a really fun game mode. It should be really fun. Oh my goodness. If it's my fault, I will call it, but that was not my fault. As you can see, at the speed that we were going at, I would have merged, and I also figured that they were going to turn right, because these people just don't stop, so I was trying to get out of the way. That person would have saw my truck, gigantic truck, stopped. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna swing wide, hit the brakes a slight bit, turn into this here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not the best truck driver. We're gonna back it up until we see that prompt again for fuel and repair. Fill her up. 529 credits. Oh my goodness. And then we're going to repair her fully as well. Make sure she's on her tip-top shape. 7,400 bucks. So that's why they give you so much money, and that's why I don't have that many trucks. As you will see, you'll get the money in time. Oh my goodness. I know that's not that realistic, but it's also realistic enough for me not to worry, and I feel like a dummy. Excuse me. Excuse me. These people have no regard for a gigantic truck barreling out of driveways, barreling down the road, barreling on the highway. Oh, we're taking it. We're taking it. Whee! I think this is a faster way, to be honest. Like I said, the mayor, as long as it was okay with him, as you can see, it was a red light, so we didn't really break any laws. We were going right anyway. No traffic, pushing on through. I'm gonna slow her down a bit. Hold up a second. I need to go into the map because this doesn't make any sense. Why is it telling me to do all of that? Alright, so a little fault. The GPS looks a little wonky, but I'm definitely not going to complain about the GPS. That's not a really big deal. I have a very good memory. I can also just look at the map and see generally where it wants me to go. It's like, okay, so if I'm going down a double way, this is what we mean by double way. One with a median. Going down something local, we're gonna go down something local. Gotta stop, make sure there's no traffic for sure. We're clear to go. We use red lights during the day when it's actually heavy traffic as red lights, and then during the night, they work more as stop signs. Alright, take a quick stop right here, make sure. Okay, so I don't know why it wants me to make a gigantic U-turn. I can make this turn, especially because the road's wide enough. If I knew that it was going to be a tight turn like this, because I'm stupid, but I was also looking at the GPS changing, would have just, well, yeah, I would have just kept in the left lane. But we should be okay. Somebody give me a CDL right now and clean piss. We'll go in interior view for a bit, just hang out. I'm also gonna turn off my hazards so we don't have that blinking light. See if I turn. Oh, I think it was ATS a while back. It's been so long since I played ATS. If you turned right, there was one game that I played where if you were turning right, if you turned your handlebars, and the handlebars, if you were like turning your steering wheel right for a long period of time, not like trying to like make a turn or something, it would turn in, say like, oh, it would like oh, hold up. Yep, I was about to make a grave mistake and go straight right here. Swinger wide. On the road again. I wish I knew the rest of the lyrics, but we're on the road again. We're gonna go over here. So, in this little lapse in time, I know that the whole thing will stop, but we'll go to gameplay, and I think you can upgrade the mirrors so they actually work. Unless, yeah, that might be... wireless controller, light bar. Okay, so I thought there was a way to change the mirrors so we can see it. That's only in PC, which is a shame, but at the same time, we don't run at as high of a rate as great. But as I was saying before, that idiot pulled up right there. We saw that idiot pulling up right there. It doesn't use as high of a frame rate. We're just cruising along, going super slow, 'cause there's two cars in our way. I'm popping this lane right here. Now, what the mayor did say, though, is even though we are playing a simulation game, and this is just like me having fun, the mayor did say that we were not allowed to act like this was a racetrack unless we had certain permissions, which soon enough we'll have certain permissions to act a little reckless. See, this is what I mean with the GPS. I think it's maybe like lane specific. Maybe that's the issue. And then like reroutes to this link, it's telling me, yeah, it's lane specific. Okay. You know what? I cannot complain. I cannot complain about the GPS anymore because it's adjusting to the lane that I'm in. It's not adjusting to where I'm going. Like if I make a turn, it's like, oh, well, you're making this turn, well, the crow flies this way. I don't even know what machine I'm renting, but I'm not happy that I just paid $2,400 for it, and I'm not even using it because I bought both of these This combo is a pretty good investment if I do say so myself. Because you're going to have to haul materials regardless, unless you want to pay the money. And I'm thinking about it economically. If I bought this for like 85 grand. At the end of this, I think I get paid like 100 grand, so I already paid for this trailer. If I do another stage of this mission, I get paid like another 100 grand, and I paid for the truck, like 3/4 of the truck. Fortunately, nobody lives on this because we're pulling up here at 1:30 in the morning. Nobody's playing in the park. Obviously, nobody's walking down the boardwalk. I think the boardwalk's closed, though. If it's not closed, that would be super awkward. Alright, beautiful. Let's go to change mode. Let's go to... When I meant to let's go to, I meant let's go to crane mode, not let's go to press a button to make you prove that you're an amateur. Other good thing about it being now 2 in the morning is that nobody probably saw that. Might be some people on the late night smoke walk that saw that, but you know what? They didn't see anything. Alright, stop right here. View. Change mode. Now wait for it to go down, and then we'll go into crane mode ourselves. Okay. So I have no clue what I'm doing. Maybe you're supposed to do this. And then we're going to push this crane in until we get it to where we need to. Twist that around. Bring it down a little bit. And then, boom. Clear construction site. I don't know what needs to be clear of the construction. Oh, I guess, yeah, that was clearing the constructions. No, it wasn't clearing the construction site. Just gonna back this bag. Oh, we're 100% too. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I mean, I know you guys caught the tail end, but you guys are gonna get the start, middle, and end of the next one. The next one might be a little bit hush-hush because to live with my father, he is not the youngest of folks, so we all know that our older folks need their beauty rest. In the fact that they need their beauty rest, I might be a little bit less loquacious than what I am right now, but we're not gonna talk about that. And then I'm just gonna reset this truck. Oh, look at that. Gonna enter this bad boy. We're gonna empty it. Apparently if I press up on the D-pad, it'll tell, oh, and there was the truck that was rented. So me looking back, being like, I think that truck is rented, clearly wasn't rented. We're going to return it. I don't know if that gave me more or less money. Yeah, we're done with everything, so we're just gonna store everything. I'm gonna talk with the tourism officer, see what she says about our job well done.
With this new look, the beach promenade is ready to be featured in any tourist brochure again. I hope that soon it will return to being the popular strolling area for tourists and residents that it used to be. I'll hire a photographer immediately, since we now have to focus on promoting this city. Many thanks to you and your team. You really did a great job here.
Ooh, boardwalk job completed. Look at that. Would you look at that? We did that. We built that. Okay. So, going to press the tab button. We're going to go over to jobs. We're going to go into contracts. We're going to see if we got something that pays pretty well. Two construction stages. So I've always wanted to do a road. Hopefully, actually, I think we'll see. Yeah. It's gonna give us some good money. It's gonna take us a while. So you know what? I remember watching a streamer and milling the road. I don't make money back for the chopped up asphalt because I need another person to play with me. But it doesn't mean I can't do it, so we're gonna do it, folks. Alright, so we gotta mill the asphalt, apply the asphalt, and then compact the asphalt. That's beautiful. Let's see where we gotta do it. Jobs. Okay. So we're gonna go all the way up here, Countryside East. You know what? First, I'm gonna enter the vehicle dealer. We're gonna press square into machine class because we know we need a miller. That's the first thing we gotta do. So these are millers. Cold planer. I'm Team Cat, so we might go Team Cat, but then the bow mag looks kind of cool. That just doesn't look big enough. I want to make sure we got the biggest machine for the job. So we're gonna rent this right now, make sure that we mill everything, make sure that everything is good. Excuse me. And then we're gonna go back. Excuse me. And unset that marker. We're gonna go to enter this vehicle. Normally, actually no, not even normally. You should pick up this thing and transport it. If I had somebody to come up over here with me and just get that transported, I'll get all the other vehicles set up and we'd make it so we don't have to worry about, oh no, we're wasting money fast traveling this. So, also look how fast this thing's going. So I don't know if it's easy to see. We're gonna get this thing set up and I'll hop out. Okay. So I only know of this because of the streamer that I watch. As you can see, there's a little bit of a change in the asphalt. That's the asphalt we gotta clean. So we gotta go mill all of this. Now, the other good thing about the streamer that I was watching when he was doing this paving of a road is I found out what you need to do. The reason why when you go to jobs and I go into scope and I see the job scope high and it was paying me more money is because the more money that I'm gonna be paid is the more of the job I have to do. So instead of milling this thing and like me doing this one strip being like 25%, it's gonna be like 10%. I gotta make sure like the vast majority of this is clean. But you know what? We're gonna do it for the money, folks. So let's get our rotating lights on. Let's get our work lights on. And let's get to milling. So normally what I would do is I would take that chute and I would have somebody else with a dump truck in front of me getting all that good chopped up asphalt. That way we can bring it to the dumper and get it dumped. Now, because I'm a little confused and I've never used this because I'm not actually... Milled material can be collected by a teammate with a suitable vehicle, as you can see. And as you can see in the picture. Now, next, use R1 and L1 to move the conveyor left or right in the indicator. So that would be good. Place school planer as straight as possible. Yeah, we're missing all that. So fortunately, the reason why I was looking at that was because I wanted to see if once I get to this side and I screw, do I have to turn this whole giant thing around? Doesn't look like it. Once I'm done, all I have to do is just reposition and then back her up. As you can see, it stopped exactly where we needed to. And I only got 20% done. Now it probably would have been like 30, 45%. I don't know how much it would have been if it was job scope low or medium. So we're gonna get the miller right up there. Gonna get going. Oh man, I just need somebody to play this with. Look at all that money I'm losing just going into oblivion. But hey, we're getting this job done. Like we're professionals. Like I've done this for years. Normally I would have done an actual big job that we need to do for the game, but because I'm not going to be on for much longer, we're just going to get this done. I'm gonna hop on Apex and then I'm going to, after I hop off Apex, depending on the time, I'll hop back on maybe. at least get started on the next thing that I need to do to make sure that this city can get the tourism it needs. Look at that line. Let's keep it straight as an arrow, and we're gonna be golden. We'll keep it right there so we can see that line. Just because I want it to be perfect doesn't mean I'm a perfectionist, even though I'm a perfectionist when it comes to this. Ooh, look at that. Clean. Man, if anybody's hiring for milling jobs, just give me a miller, teach me how to ride it, and I will do this. Well, texts are coming in for the Apex, so gonna get this done as quick as possible and head over and help the boys out. Now, I mainly stream Apex, so if this is your first time watching me, oops, you know what, I just want to make sure I got that little lip, so I didn't have that there. But anyway, if you haven't seen me play Apex, I do get a little bit more vulgar than I do on this game. I do this just because I want it to be semi-kid friendly. We're all adults here, so I'm 420 friendly, and I'm never going to have that be taken away from anybody. I'm also over 21, and I'm going to encourage anybody over 21, even if I do stop drinking, to drink to their heart's content, as long as it's not damaging. So that's just on the slightest thing. I'm not going to sit there. I'm doing this for the community. I do Apex for the Apex players, which is why I don't have like the ceremonial we're gonna smoke together and stuff. That's saved for this game. Oh man, I need some water. I am a parched person. Look at that, 81%. I don't think I'll be able to get this whole thing in one run, but because I'm so close, I think getting this beautiful line that I've been doing should suffice the video game. Alright, and begin milling. Oh man, just all I need is a teammate in this. Just be flowing cat. And it wouldn't be much, but we would have to stop at least a couple times to be like, hey, we gotta put this into the thing, get some money off of this. Now, applying the asphalt is going to be a little bit more annoying, but fortunately I know which truck to pick. Maybe I already purchased one. If not, because I love, this is just so satisfying, just milling and, oh man, I might just, like once I get my money up, this might be the first type of equipment I buy. Gotta get the haulers first, because, nice. Alright, so next we gotta apply the asphalt. First we're gonna exit this vehicle. We're gonna go to our quick menu and we're gonna return it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go, actually let's go to vehicle fleet, make sure, so these are all the vehicles that I currently own. I think the next vehicle that I'm going to, actually the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my upgrades at profile and skills, because I knew I should have one available skill point. We're going to upgrade the asphalt capacity just to make sure that we can get this done in one fell swoop. Can't let the boys down on Apex. We're gonna enter here. We're gonna go to asphalt pavers. Now this is the one that I like. I think this one's bigger though. So we're gonna try this one. We're gonna try the cat. I've tried the Bomag. Like I said, I'm Team Cat, so let's do it for Team Cat. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna enter the asphalt paver. And I'll just let you know off rip. It's about the same. Oh no, that bucket's way larger. Let's bring it over to the work site. These ones are weird because you have to use your triggers that they control, your triggers and your bumpers slash R2 and R1 and L2 and like, you know, respective. So the R2, R1, or R1, L1 control your reverse. Your R2 and L2 control your forward. So we're going to extend the paving screed, see how far it goes out. Alright, we're in pretty good position. Okay, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So the next thing, you thought we were done? No, we gotta enter this and we've gotta go and get ourselves I passed it. It's an asphalt dumper, but I want to see which other asphalt dumpers they have. I don't know if the capacity's more. I want to try to find the one with the most capacity. It's either this one or this one. Let's see if we could filter for job. By jobs. Yeah, no. It's a shame. It's a shame. So we won't know for sure, but you know what? They're about the same price. They don't have working tag axles, and that's just like one of my fortes. So I won't pick Mac. I'll pick the Man because I like the twin steer. So we'll rent the Mac, the Man. Excuse me. Now that we have that already, we will enter the Man. Now, normally what you can do, you know what? I'll do it just to show you what you, how to, like, get this all going on. So, we set up where we're gonna go. Look at that beautiful twin steer. We got ourselves an open. So we're gonna just cruise on over to the gravel spot and pick up some asphalt. So I'm gonna show you real quickly how to pick up asphalt, pick up gravel, pick up, oh my goodness, pick up everything you need to pick up from this area is how to do it. And then we're gonna load up the paver. Oh, so I think we got some credit, oh my goodness, we have some leftover credit from all the fast travels we did because those things are costing us $200. So we're gonna count that. We didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. We're gonna cruise on right by these fuels. better slow down. I don't need to slow down because I am a professional driver here. So we're gonna keep going, keep going, keep going. So if you need gravel, you go over here. If you need asphalt, you go right over here. So we're gonna line her up before we do anything. We're gonna go into function mode. We're gonna open up the lid so we can receive asphalt. And drive her in, nice and smooth like. Make sure there's a little, you see that thing right there? You gotta make sure that the hopper is right under the receiving thing. And we're gonna load her up as full as possible. Yup. Yup. Yeah. We're almost there. We're almost there, and we're full. So we're gonna pull out right here. Gonna go back to function mode and close the lid for the dumper. So we're gonna, instead of driving, we're gonna fast travel over here. Pop a quick 180. And before we do anything, we don't know who's doing what, so we're gonna turn our headlights on. We're gonna turn our rotators on. We're gonna turn our warning lights on. We're gonna back her up right to, I don't know what you would call that. I don't know which one's the hopper and which one's the not. We're gonna get her as close as we possibly can. And I don't remember if there's a way to tell how much you offloaded onto the truck. So I kind of just do it by eye. You press the right stick to lift her up. And there she goes. Now what I'm hoping is that this thing will run out before that's full. Oh, looks like we're full. Got about halfway. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. So we're gonna hop out this truck right here. We're gonna run over to our asphalt paver, and it might have been able to fill up. Yeah, it was only half full. But you know what? I saw some landing on the front, so this better be safe than sorry. We're gonna turn the asphalt paving on. Boom. We're gonna back her up. We're gonna begin to pave. Oh, what's going on? Maybe I needed to be on the road first. Alright, now let's try this. Asphalt paving. Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna go forward first. Make sure that we get this little lip right here. I know we don't really have to. And we're gonna back her up. This other one was so easy. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the change in height. Or maybe it's when I go into reverse. This thing is just straight up a rocket. I'm not sure, but we gotta figure this out real quick before we just end up wasting. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I am an amateur at this. We are not going to talk about how amateur I am at this. We are just going to talk about how I got 9 We got 9% of this done. We're going to just brag about that. Get. Okay, so maybe I need to be facing forward for this. So what we're going to do, I'm going to run over here real quick and refiller. Hop out. Run over to this truck. As you can see, paving is really a two-man job, but we're doing it by ourselves. Let's see if we can just... I'm just going to try to load the whole thing in, since it was only half full when I filled that much up, so... Maybe she could take a lot more asphalt. She could take a lot more ass than I figured. Asphalt. Relax. She might out the gutter. Actually, it might even tell me, it's like, hey, this vehicle is filled. Or it'll do that. Perfect. I don't know who's honking, but I'm sorry, I'm working as fast as I possibly can. I don't mean to occupy your time, but... So the cool thing with it being, it works on tracks and you can control each individual track. You can turn on a dime. So we're gonna move her forward. Jeez. Okay. So I would assume it's because it's a change. So now I gotta turn it off because we've got to our trouble spot. And I'm going to do this. This thing is a lot faster. You gotta have some super tight grip on these controls. Which I don't. I really don't. Okay, asphalting on. This reminds me of Cars, where it's like, oh, I gotta make it. Oh, I'm doing this, and then he just starts speeding up. All right, we're gonna get this done. This just drops a gear, starts accelerating. Okay, look at that. So I've learned if I keep it like at 3 miles an hour and I just slightly, I want to keep it as straight as possible, but it just refuses. It refuses. Boom. We got one part done. We're gonna turn asphalting off. We're gonna hit it with a spinneroonie. 54% done in one swipe. Look at that. That is the exact reason why I was hoping that this was going to be wider. And then the last thing we need to do with 10 minutes to spare, which I don't know if we'll get it done in time. If we don't, then it's no big deal. We'll run a little bit late. The boys won't be too mad. They don't even know that I'm going to surprise them. Logging on at my usual time. Well, anyway, alright, so, let's get this done. If we finish a little late, it's not the biggest of deals. Slow and steady. I also forgot to tell you that the controls are reversed, so if you want to go left, you have to let up on the left stick. To go forward, you have to press them both in. But if you want to go left, you have to let go of the left trigger, excuse me. If you want to go right, you have to let go of the right trigger. Look at this botched slash beautiful job that I am doing. Okay, when we stop right there, we're gonna empty all of that. We're gonna exit this truck. We can reset it, but you know what happens when you reset it? Absolutely nothing. It's not like they're gonna not accept it if I don't reset it. We're also going to sell what content's in there. We're gonna pop right back up here, and we're gonna return the asphalt paver as well as the asphalt dumper. You lose a little bit of money doing it. It's not the biggest deal. It's a shame, but it's also not the biggest deal. Now we're also going to go back into our machine class at the vehicle store. We're gonna go over to our asphalt compactors. Now this, I have yet to find the largest one, so we're just gonna have to guess. That doesn't look that big, so that looks kind of big. The inside, I tried this one, it's not the biggest one, so we're gonna try to go ham. I don't know what the KAB and the ROPS is. Maybe that's just like that's language's version of cab and open, but regardless, we have just rented one. I hope I just rented it. That would be super awkward if I just purchased it. If not, I mean, it's not the biggest deal because, like I said, I do want to get into the. Okay, so we did rent it. It's not the best, but you know what? I don't think there's any bigger ones that we're gonna get, so I'm not going to complain. I don't know what happened there. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, and I don't know what I'm doing. All right, there we go. I was pressing the wrong button the whole time. All right, so we're gonna fast travel. We have fast traveled. We're... Ooh, I have advanced in a milestone level, even though I'm already level 9. So we're gonna get her started right on here. Get compacting on, and we're gonna get rolling. Pun intended. Oh man, this is nice and satisfying. Gonna keep this roll just like we did with the milling. We're gonna keep it as straight as possible, even though we don't need to. We don't need to make it perfect, but here over at I don't know what I'm gonna call y'all. I was thinking something that has to do with nature because I am a nature buff. I was thinking maybe something to do with the forest, but over here at place where I stream, we try to keep perfection as best as possible. Oh no. You saw those people, you know why they were glitching out? And it might be too late for them. I know they were glitching out before, but you know why they were glitching out? Because I could see the future. They didn't know that my headlights weren't going to be on. They didn't know that my rotating light was going to be off. They didn't know that my warning lights were going to be off. Let's get back to work. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. It's now granted it's not perfect. There's definitely going to be some As you can see, there's little spots that I missed. But I mean, for an amateur like me, you can't beat it. Wow. Okay. So we got halfway done and it's only 46%. Oh, I thought I had to turn it off every time I went on pavement. That's beautiful. So that's saving us a little bit of time instead of to stop, try to get this straightened around. Stop, turn it off, get it straightened around. And then start back again. But oh my goodness. It's like painting. Like, I'm just saying this to say this, not because I'm seeing this for the first time, but I see why people go into construction. You're playing with some big toys just so you can pretty much do this. Pretty much super. Alright. We're back on it. Oh no! I re-enabled it. Alright. Now we're back on it. Got 2 minutes. You think we can do it in time? We're 65% there. We're moving. Oh, we're moving. We're flattening. All right. So I guess it only wants to disable in group. I'm so confused. I don't know why. Okay. We won't question it. Oh yeah, we're cruising. We're cruising all the way. They should give me a perfectionist badge after this. No overlaps. Look at that. There's no seams. Oh my goodness. Michelangelo would be proud. Oh, I could have just done that. Saved even more time. We're gonna miss that little sliver, but you know what? It's gonna be completed before we have to go back and do that sliver, so it's okay. And it's 9:59. Are we gonna get this done? 5% left. 5%. I think we can do it. 4%. 3%. 2%. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Oh no, we were so close, but it's okay. Look at that. Clear the construction site, because you know why? We are finished with this job. Boom. Look at that. Work of art, if I do say so myself. I don't even care if it's 1 minute or 1 hour. I am not wasting any more money on that thing. Speak with the foreman. Look at that. Just sped right through that. $312. Do you see that? Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna go to vehicle fleet. We see what we have right here. We're gonna go buy another truck before we hop off this for a bit. We'll, oh, oh, cool. There's some, missions there. We'll get those done later. Alright, so what do I normally use? I do use a lot. I use a mixer a whole lot. And I'm a huge fan of this. This is a tri-steer. This isn't a twin steer. It just looks so cool. It has that addition. It looks like a regular like semi, and they were like, oh, we want to put on a oh, what's it called? We want to put on a cement mixer on the back. So it's like, all right, cool. We'll extend the transmission to make the two driving axles all the way in the back, and then instead of making the two axles that would normally be power axles, we're going to make those turning axles. Pew. This mobile crane is sick, but it's almost a $500,000, so we're gonna wait until later before we think about buying that. But that might be the next cop, like the next big cop, because I don't think any other thing is really a big cop. Everything else is just more of like I need, and it's more aesthetic. Let's see, we'll go to the showroom. I don't know how this showroom works, because I was gonna be like, oh, let me see, maybe they can show me like a mixer, like how much it holds. That's a shame. We ain't gonna worry about it though. I might have to go Team Kenworth with this, because it just looks so cool. It's so cool. I feel like they all carry around the same. That looks super futuristic though. That looks like it was made like this year, a couple years ago. It's like, yeah, this is primo. You don't have to worry about your cement hardening at all. It gives you the perfect mixture, perfect pour every single time. Brought to you by DAF. The Scania. Ooh, that has a rear steer. That might be it, because it can get me in and out of tight spots when I have to like maneuver it in. Yeah, I think these all have yeah, I'm gonna do this because it has a rear steer. Let's go to the showroom, make sure that I'm not crazy. Yep, that's a single axle. So we shall purchase this thing. Oh, what's... Oh, swing steer. Oh, no, I'm not renting it. Yeah, we're gonna purchase this. And I'm feeling good, so you know what? We're gonna purchase one more vehicle before I head over to Apex. And I don't know, folks. This dumper's looking serious. I might be able to sell that one too. Or I can get an asphalt dumper because I'm gonna need it for paving. I will need an excavator for trenching. And that looks like the beefiest one. Let's see. Hopefully showroom won't steer me wrong. Oh, they go by company instead of... Okay. Okay, so it tells me also, so that lifts class B. grader would be perfect for when we need to flatten stuff out too. Yeah, I want to try to get something. I don't know the classes. So we're gonna go to oh man, I wish I knew what all these classes meant. Like I said, I'm very, very green to all this stuff, so I don't know if Class B is better than Class A or Class C. Let's showroom. That looks a little bigger. I think they all can pick up Class B though. Maybe, okay, so if that can pick up Class D, that picks up Class, okay, so, alright, that's fair. So I'm looking for, what? But why can that pick up Class B? Is that just a bigger crane? Yeah, maybe because it's probably just like, yeah, you're not gonna be picking up stuff like that, so. And I also might get one of these cars too. Car won't count in this extra one. Yeah, it looks like maybe they all pick up Class Bs. Yeah, it's a little baby. I don't need a baby. That excavator looks serious. That might be it. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah. Yeah, that shovel's serious. Now that one looks wide too, but the truck looks super small, so I want to make sure I went through almost everything to confirm. Okay, yeah, I went through all the trucks. All right, so we're gonna go to excavators. I'm gonna pick up this big boy. Let's confirm that it was the one we saw in the showroom. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. We're purchasing that. 250. Not happy about it, but I'm also not complaining. So we'll do one more mission after. We're gonna go to garage. We're gonna enter this one. See what we got. Ooh. Oh my goodness, this thing is crazy. Alright, we're gonna stop right here. So we turn. I can put the boom up and down with this. I turn with this. I extend the shovel like that. And then I bring it out. So the shovel, bring stuff in, close the shovel. Probably keep it like that. And then open the bucket like that. And I'm off. Okay, so this will be good for digging trenches, just digging out holes and stuff. I'm excited to use that bad boy. So we're gonna store the concrete mixer. Boom. Store the hydraulic excavator. Boom. So I do believe that when I decide to go to Apex, it's going to stop the stream. So if it ends up stopping the stream, I apologize. You're gonna have to just wait like at least 5 minutes. I have to just fix a couple things downstairs, make sure that my cats are fed and such, and I'll be back. But if it doesn't, then I'll just be back and the stream will be on. But if not, just hang tight for the next stream to come. Alright, y'all.